Greetings and good day. I hope you're doing great. I'm here with the daily Ethereum analysis for May 6th. Last week, we saw that after the price fluctuated by more than 8%, it finally closed around $2,320. With the start of this week, following the growth in Ethereum's price, it's now at $2,370, trading below the weekly FVG zone. Looking at the daily time frame, we can see that since the start of this month, Ethereum's price has been in an uptrend.
Do you know why your profits are smaller than your losses? Because you don't analyze your trades, you just execute them. Download the Trading Journal app for MetaTrader 4 and 5 for free now.
And is approaching last week's high. Currently, we consider the $2,400 area as the main resistance ahead, and by breaking through this zone, the price can move toward higher targets. We're now examining the inflow and outflow of Ethereum ETF funds. Here we can see that after witnessing capital outflows from these funds early in the week, we faced a heavy inflow on the last trading day of last week. Furthermore, since the start of this week, we've also seen positive inflows into these funds. Next, you can see the Fear and Greed Index. It's currently in the neutral zone sitting at 50. We're now looking at the 4-hour time frame. Here we can see that after the price hit its highest peak of the last 3 months, there was a pullback, and it hasn't yet gathered enough strength to break this resistance. Ultimately, with the fluctuations in Ethereum's price, it dropped and broke below its previous low, which we consider a change of character. But with the return of risk appetite to the crypto market, the price has been in an uptrend since the start of the month, and now we're waiting to see its reaction to the previous high. If the price can strongly break through the resistances ahead, we'll view this change of character as an inducement where the price moved toward higher targets after gathering liquidity from the 4-hour BPR zone. However, if the price does not manage to set a significantly higher high than previous peaks and moves downward again, closing below the previous low would give us a bearish break of structure and confirmation for the start of a downtrend. For a better prediction, we'll check Ethereum's liquidity map. We see that in its downward move, it gathered good sell-side liquidity from the $2,357 range, and now we'll look for the next sell-side liquidity around $2,340. As the main buy-side liquidity, we'll have the $2,406 range. We're currently examining the 1-hour time frame. Here we can see the upward price movement and the resistance ahead, where the main buy-side liquidity is located. Given the increased risk appetite in the crypto market, the move we can expect for Ethereum for the rest of the day is that after gathering internal and sell-side liquidity, it can move toward higher targets. For example, by examining the 30-minute time frame here, we can observe strategy number 4, where the price has approached a key level with bearish candles. And after one of the bearish candles failed to reach below its previous low, it dropped lower in the manipulation candle, collected the liquidity below the previous candles, and then reversed back up. At this point, there was an entry opportunity where by placing a stop loss below the shadow candle, we could target risk to reward ratios of 1:1 and 1:2. Good luck and stay profitable.
7 powerful volume trading indicators: footprint, volume profile, and fastest gap. Level up your trading.